Good morning, football fans, and welcome to 3 and Out, right here on IE Sports Radio, your refuge for all that is sports. What's going on, guys? I know you're excited, man. That was a fun week of football. I mean, in my opinion, as the title says, week 3 was something else. But can you believe? Can we just stop really quick and think to ourselves, are we really already in week 3? Like, are we really finishing off like the third quarter of the first quarter of football? Okay, I overthink things. Sorry. I love me some football, and we wait so long for it, and it just goes by so freaking fast. But I'll tell you, while it's here, we enjoy it. And we had ourselves some treats this weekend. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you, some of these teams, I feel like the more things change, the more they stay the same, right? I mean, can we just call it what it is, right? We talked about the Jets last week on Friday, winning that game versus the Patriots. Hey, there was change there, and the Jets look like they're going. They made a turn for the right direction, right? But so many other teams. I mean, my goodness, the Steelers made changes, and these guys are looking pretty damn good, right? You gotta love what the Steelers are putting together right now. The Vikings, oh my gosh, was anyone expecting that upset over the Texans? I sure as heck wasn't. Eagles, I mean, this game was everything we thought it would be and more. Just, I don't know, I wasn't expecting to score like that. Defense came through this time. Awesome stuff in this game. I mean, so many more, man. The Broncos pulled a major upset. The Colts, well, I don't really know if to call that an upset. But the Colts defeat the Bears because the Bears got issues. The Panthers smashed the Raiders because that's not a surprise. The Raiders suck, so yeah, my team is terrible. Anyway, Seahawks absolutely destroy the Dolphins because the Dolphins right now are hurting without doing it. They got some problems going on. Packers looking good. Ravens defeat a Cowboy team. The Ravens needed to win that one, but oh my gosh. Anyway, Lions over Cardinals. Rams with the upset of versus Niners. Chiefs win on Sunday night. And last night, the doubleheader. Bills and Commanders reign supreme. Oh, we got ourselves some fun, man. You are now tuned in live to 3 and Out right here on IE Sports Radio. Your directory for all that is sports. Welcome, all you diehard football fans out there. What's going on, guys? Bright and early here with me, your boy Larry B on 3 and Out. I hope you guys are ready to go, man, because this is going to be a fun one, right? So many things to get into today, so much football. And when it comes down to it, guys, it's the sport we love, right? We love it so much. We put so much time into it. And, well, here we are to talk all about it. Oh, yeah, we're going to have ourselves a good old hour here today talking about the sport we love, recapping what was a crazy week 3, and, well, getting a head start into week 4, right? Thursday Night Football coming up here. Good old NFC East rivalry game. We got a lot of fun to get to. But before we get into any of that, guys, let's go ahead and show some to our awesome sponsors. Got to show that love, man. Planet Jerky, premium brisket beef jerky. The jerky that's on a whole other planet. Show them some love. Grab you some jerky, man. PlanetJerky.net. Make sure you enjoy some Planet Jerky while you are watching IE Sports Radio. Watch some football. I mean, it just goes hand in hand, right? And, of course, Seal the Deal Wax Seals, my beautiful wife and her awesome company, doing her thing, making them wax stamps for all your wedding invitations, all of your birthday invitations, gifts, anything, graduations, all that good stuff, man. Christmas is coming on up. Just saying, she does an amazing job. Show her some love. $1 a piece on iSportsRadio.com. And, of course, a word from IE Sports Radio. Moi, I have a couple things to say about, this awesome station that's been around for 10 years. So with that said, guys, here's a quick word from our sponsors, a quick word from IE Sports Radio. When we get back, we are recapping what was a crazy and not so crazy week 3. You are listening to 3 and Out right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. We'll be right back after this.
IE Sports Radio fans, This show is brought to you by Planet Jerky Premium Brisket Beef Jerky. Planet Jerky is the official jerky of the 2022 California League champion Lake Elsinore Storm, Single A affiliate of the San Diego Padres. This all brisket jerky has gluten-free options, contains no MSG, no sodium nitrate, is low in sugar, and high in protein. Go to their website at planetjerky.net and follow them on Instagram at Planet Jerky. Planet Jerky, the jerky that's on a whole other planet.
Hey there, IE Sports Radio fans. Be sure to check out our sponsor, Seal the Deal Wax Seals by Cecilia B. You just finished your very own wedding or baby shower invitations and you're looking for that extra special touch? Maybe you just wrote a letter to a relative or a friend and you want to add to their smile when they receive it. Then seal the deal with Cecilia's handmade sealing wax stamps for your invitations, letters, and gifts. You bring the deal, we'll bring the seal. You can find them on Instagram at sealthedeal_wax stamps and on Facebook, Seal the Deal Wax Seals.
For the last 10 years, IE Sports Radio has been bringing you amazing content ranging from interviewing legendary athletes, coaches, and other authorized media personnel to building tailor-made shows dedicated to all major sports cities around the country. Make sure to follow us at IE Sports Radio on X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube to keep up with the latest in sports and with all of our shows. Also, make sure to check out our daily updated website at iesportsradio.com. At iesportsradio.com, you can see our daily show schedule and check out all of our show pages with personal bios to learn a little bit more about each of our awesome hosts. In addition to our show pages, you can catch the IE Sports Radio blog, Hall of Fame, Fans of the Month page, and our merchandise shop, including t-shirts, tank tops, caps, long sleeves, hoodies, and more. For now over a decade here at IE Sports Radio, we've continued to be by the fans, for the fans, and we thank you all for your support and for making IE Sports Radio your direct feed for all that is sports. Feel it. Feel it. Get into it, y'all. Get into it. Bobby head, naughty head, feel good. It's Tuesday morning, y'all. It's 6:09 a.m. on the West Coast, 9:07 a.m. over there on the East Coast, and we're bobbing our head getting ready to talk some football. So whether you're at work, whether you're on the way to work, whether you're getting ready for work, or whether you're just getting yourself out of bed right now, if you're listening to my loud self, well, welcome, because we are happy to have you. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go, man. 3 and Out, coming to you live here on a beautiful Tuesday. It is Tuesday, September 24th, 2024. Damn, crazy, right? I mean, we wait for football season. Like I said, we wait for it so long, and we're here. We are here in week 3 already. I mean, before you know it, we're going to be on Christmas time, and the season's going to be ending. We got playoffs. Oh, it's going to hurt my heart, but it's okay. It's okay, because at least football season is here now. So with that said, once again, big shout out to all of our awesome sponsors, Planet Jerky Premium Biscuit Beef Jerky, and of course my beautiful wife's company, Seal the Deal Wax Seals. Check out all those goodies there. Of course, check us out, follow us all over the place. You heard all over our social medias, X, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all that fun stuff. Subscribe, y'all. We push out content every single freaking day, so show us some love. Check us out right here. Give us a follow. Audio version, of course, Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music / Audible, Castbox, Deezer, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, Gio 7, all those places. Man, we got a lot to get to. And I just try to make that quick every week. But what's going on, guys? Good morning, and hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. Let's get into some football, right? Why not? We need to jump on in this thing and get that recap going. So Thursday night, we already talked about this on Friday's show, okay? We already talked about how this Jets team is turning the corner, okay? They're a pretty solid team. They are, without a doubt, getting things done, and they are looking like a better football team. The defense, what did we say last year a million times? If the damn defense if the offense could get it together, if Rodgers was behind center, the defense is good enough. They're good enough to carry this team through pretty much anything. But first, we got to get that offense in gear. And, well, Rodgers came aboard. He came back. They still didn't look so good for a couple of weeks, but it was literally just a couple of weeks because here we are now, week 3, and I think this is where they're really starting to come together, man. The Jets looking good. They got that victory. They're 2-1 now in the season, okay? Just looked great. We talked all about this game on Thursday, so I'm not going to crowd the show with this one, but it was a great start, okay? It was a great start for the season. The Patriots, we're just going to keep it like that, guys. The Patriots are coming. They're still getting it. They're still on their way, okay? They're damn good for a team that's not that good. They're the best, worst team, in my opinion, right now. However, they're still on that bad side. They're not going to win no division this year or go Super Bowl or anything, okay? Those Patriots for the last 2 decades aren't here no more, all right? But they're still pretty solid. I still believe Gerard Mayo is going to make this team pretty solid. I think this defense is good. They're going to get it together. Brissett's looking all right. Patriots fans, don't worry. Your team is coming. Just not right now. So there you go. So let's go and jump into Sunday's games, man, because there was some goodies, weren't there? First things first, dude. The Steelers. I mean, the Steelers continue to look damn good, right? You have the Steelers team that has so much potential on it, right? Fields is playing amazing. I love what Fields is doing right now. This guy is playing great freaking football. I really love it. I'm happy that he is, he's found his home. Chicago wasn't it. We're not going to get into Chicago yet in quarterbacks. But anyway, Chicago wasn't it, but it's okay. You know what? He's looking good here. 25 for 32, 245 yards, 1 TD. Hey, Najee Harris joined the party, man. 18 carries, 70 yards, whatever. He still got in there. Can we get a hand clap for Austin, man? This dude, 4 receptions, 95 yards, 1 TD. They dominated, man. I know Herbert went out with the injury. I get that. I understand that. Okay. But when it comes down to it, man, it's next man up mentality. And I know right now the Chargers and the Dolphins, okay, both those sunny places, okay, San Diego, did I say that out loud? Los Angeles, okay, and Miami, both in sunny states, both in the southern side of the sunny states, okay, right here in SoCal and over there in Miami. For some reason, both of these teams are having quarterback issues right now. One worse than the other, at least from what we understand. But I'll tell you right now, this is scary. I really don't know what's going on right now with Herbert. I hope he's okay. Right now, he is injured, and we'll see what happens. He made an early exit. I think it was like second quarter, right? Third quarter. Bummer for these guys because the Chargers had a good squad. I mean, and they still have a good squad. It's just they need their guy back there. Harbaugh right now is a genius, though. I, trust him to make some good moves. But when it comes down to it, I do feel that the Chargers are going to have some issues moving ahead without Herbert. Duh, right? No brainer. I didn't even have to say that, right? But just saying, without Herbert, the Chargers will crumble. Oh my gosh, kind of scary. But overall, the Steelers, man, let's just celebrate these guys. They are 3-0 now on the season. They started so great. I mean, they're 2 games right now over the rest of the AFC North. Baltimore and Cleveland are falling apart right now. It's just, yeah, it's rough. So, I mean, taking a look at things right now, we got to respect the Steelers and show. And if you hate them, that's fine. You love them, that's fine. But you at least got to respect this team for starting out 3-0. They've been playing great football. I love it. They've been playing great defense. They're making things happen, guys. And the Steelers right now, in personal opinion, I feel the Steelers right now can make a really good. If they keep playing like this, the run they're going to make this year is going to be magical. But they have to stay healthy, which is telling water not to be wet, right? In football, like I always say, but you got to stay healthy, and you got to continue to stay composed, man. No game is too big, right? No game is too big, and no game is too small either, because some cats do that. They'll mess around and play a team that, they feel that they should easily beat and end up losing, okay? So I'm just saying, looking at you, USC. Yeah. Looking at you, Raiders. Yeah. Anyway, so this Steelers team is good. They're on one right now, and I'm sure all these Steeler fans are happy. I know they are. They have to be. This team is playing great football, and right now it's. I mean, you love it. I love what they got going on right now too. The Steelers, they play, and gosh dang it, I didn't want to go down this rabbit hole because, I mean, I guess I love talking the X's and O's. I don't really care for. I love the analysis like I do here, and I don't have enough time for the rest of it. Man, that defense, man, I love that defense. That 34 defense. I'm not even a fan of the 34 defense. I played in the thing myself. Okay, for a while. I'm a 4-3 guy, but I love that 34 defense they got going on, man. The surprise defense. You don't know where the pressure is coming from. Ogunjobi and Hayward, Benton, they're holding it down. These big boys there. And Watt, you don't know where he's coming from. You don't know where the hell he's coming from. He's coming off the edge. He's coming in the middle. A gaps. He's shooting B gaps. He's shooting C. I mean, I just love what they got going on. They mix that up. They mix up their calls with cover 3, cover 2. They keep everything. Remember, cover 2, they keep everything underneath. And with, with a nice blitz, you're forcing the deep ball. Okay. And sometimes they're just going to overthrow, especially any quarterback who doesn't have the arm strength, or you know what I mean? So I'm just saying there's a lot of mix-ups there. And in cover 3, you're going to cover that deep ball. You're going to give up the middle, but that's okay because if you got guys in your face, I mean, I'm just saying this is a strong defense. I love what they got going on. The Steelers are looking good. Let's see what these guys got. All right, Vikings beat the Texans. What in the hell happened here? Look, I'm not going to hate. I am not going to hate on the Vikings. I've been hating on the Vikings for years now. It's been about, 6 years, 7 years around there. Because I just remember their defenses and how good they were in like 14, 15, 16, right? So right around 17, they started just going downhill, and they haven't stopped. They've looked horrible ever since. Then they get J.J. McCarthy. They're like, yay, we're good. And then he gets injured. And they're like, no, we suck again, right? I mean, it just kind of fell off. But this year, man, I mean, look, if you're a Vikings fan, you should be pretty damn happy. You're 3-0. Okay, you're 3-0. You look really good right now. Okay, a 3-0 Vikings team. I mean, I couldn't have guessed this myself, and they're looking good too. Okay, granted, they're only leading by 1 game over 2 different teams in their division, but man, to beat Houston, I know everyone's saying, oh, well, everyone shouldn't have been on Houston in the first place. Man, shut up with that, man. D'Amico Ryans has done some great things with this team. He turned them around last year, and this team has really come a long way. The problem is they met a team that had a perfect scheme. Okay. You do understand. You love it. They have the running gun thing going on. They have a pretty strong run game. Stroud is not the easiest guy to contain. Like I said, he's got a hell of an arm. He's got it all. But how do you beat a quarterback like that? I mean, you obviously seen the Vikings last week or a couple days ago. What they did, they just tried to neutralize as much as possible. The blitz was heavy. You saw they play that 34 as well. You know, I liked what Tillery was bringing. The guy got another chance on this team. He's doing really, really well. Harrison Phillips is a beast in the middle. And like I said, you have a really good secondary here. I like the secondary. And Bynum, Harrison, Griffin, Murphy. I mean, they have a strong – this team is built pretty well. And they were able to neutralize Stroud in this offense really, really good. I love what they were able to do. They played a lot of the underfront, overfront. I mean, there was a lot of really, really, really cool schemes on defense for this. And offense, they just played their game, man. Offense, they didn't let nothing derail them. Okay, the Texans have a hell of a defense. They know, I'll tell you right now, this defense knows they can beat the majority of the NFL. Okay, and this day they came and they played just like any other day. I don't think the Texans lost a step. I just think they got beat by it was coaching, really, in my opinion. I feel like it was just a strong performance here by the Vikings. You got to love what this team brought. I mean, man, Sam Darnold. I mean, I know right now it's questionable, but this is a team that they have resurrected themselves. 3-0. I'm gonna stop the crap talking now. You know what I mean? I think this team can shut a lot of people up, but they got to stay consistent. Because once they start tanking again, once they start going downhill, it's going to be hard. I'm not going to say tanking, not a bad word, but overall, I mean, hey, they're leading right now. They're looking good. They got Green Bay and Detroit right on their tail. But hey, the 3-0 start, awesome. The Texans, okay, guys, look, don't freak out. They're 2-1. They got a 1-game lead. I mean, the rest of that division sucks. I mean, let's just address that, right? Indianapolis, they show they we'll get to the Colts in a little bit. They're signs of life, but I don't really see much. And the other two teams are just awful. Just absolutely awful. So this is really the Texans division to lose. And I'm going to keep on saying that the whole damn season. Okay. But they can afford games like this. Thankfully for the Texans, they can afford these games. Okay. Do they want these games? No. Do they work their ass off all week for this and then travel? And no, they don't do that. Okay. But if you're going to lose, it's kind of good to be in a division that's full of crappy teams. I mean, I'm just saying. So, the Vikings look good for them. I love what, like I said, what they were able to do. The Vikings did an amazing job there. Looking at these stats too. Darnold, 4 touchdowns, 181 yards, 17 for 28. Jones, man, century mark, 19 carries on 102 yards. Jefferson's is continuing to make it happen, man. 6 receptions, 81 yards, 1 touchdown. Look, man, the Vikings are playing football, and I love what they got. This is fun. They're good. They're getting it. Let's go. Let's see what these guys got. Skol Vikings, right? Skol Vikings. So let's see what these guys got. The Eagles lose to the Saints 15-12. And by the way, if I haven't mentioned these scores, sorry. Once again, Jets defeat Patriots 24-3 on Thursday. Steelers defeat the Chargers 20-10. The Vikings defeat the Texans 37-7, and the good old Eagles defeat the Saints 15-12. Okay. Okay. I want to say so much about the Eagles right now. I do. I want to say like, we told you, naysayers, knock it off, but it's hard for me. It's hard for me because Jalen Hurts 1 minute makes me cheer for him, and the next minute he makes me go, "What are you doing, bro?" I love him. I'm gonna be a fan of his. He's a power lifter. I'm a power lifter. I love his demeanor. The guy, he carries himself well. He plays the game well. He conducts this team well. Sometimes though decision making isn't the best, but I get it. It's the NFL, man. You got a split second. If that, you got a split second of a split second. Sometimes to make decisions. I get that. It is what it is, right? But you got a guy like Barkley back there who ran for 147 yards and 2 touchdowns. Okay, I get it. Before everyone starts throwing that, well, that's why they won. That's why they won. Okay, yeah, that is why they won. Yeah, he is a major reason why. Okay, because he ran the hell out of the ball. But what about Hurts in 29 for 38? That's a pretty good percentage, right? 311 yards. He didn't throw any touchdowns. He threw a pick. But they won, okay? They won, and you got a guy to back him up. If you have a quarterback that's really good, like legendary, you still want a good running game, at least a decent running game to help out. If you were ever one-dimensional, you better be damn good. You better have Peyton Manning or Tom Brady back there or Drew Brees. You better have somebody back there behind center that can sling the hell out of the rock. And and you better have, but before any of that, your big boys better be the damn, that better be a steel wall. You better have 5 dudes who give up 0 sacks every game, or maybe like 1. But what I'm saying is look, in order to be that one-dimensional pocket passer, it is almost impossible. Okay, you still need a run game, so you're gonna need to rely on both. That's what offense is. Okay, so when you get a guy like Barkley, they got what they paid for, man. I know the last couple of weeks they've been kind of irritated, and I get that. Our Philly guys weren't too happy either with with the money and whatnot. But hey, look, I'm excited to see what they're going to say tonight on Philly Sports Talk. Okay, with Cash and Chris tonight. I feel this team is good. I feel like there's still a lot there. I mean, they've won. They're 2-1, man. They beat a good Saints team. The Saints. Did we not see what the Saints are doing? Derek Carr is playing great. Kamara is playing great. Olave, man, that guy almost got the century mark this week. The Saints are looking good. Okay. They know who's in their division. They know that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to, they're going to win this division if somebody doesn't step up. So the Saints are that team. Atlanta, they're up and down. Panthers sure as hell ain't doing anything this year. I mean, they could beat the Raiders, but anybody can do that. So, I mean, the Eagles are a good, strong team. That was a great test for the Saints. Moving forward, I think both these teams are going to be great, and they're probably going to go to the playoffs, both of them. I'm excited for this. So, good stuff here. Once again, Eagles defeat the Saints 15-12. Looking forward to seeing both these teams in the future. Broncos defeat the Buccaneers 26-7. Wow. Did anyone see this coming? Because I sure as hell didn't. This game blew my freaking mind. I'm not going to hate on the Broncos. I don't like them, but I'll tell you right now, you can't hate. And you know me, I will give respect. Respect is due. Okay. Everyone is freaking out over Bo Nix right now. And you know what? You have a good reason to. Show that young man some love, man. 25 for 36, 216 yards. Yeah, I'm with it, man. I'm with it. I feel like this is a strong start, okay? Or a strong start to let's just say a strong late start. Okay, they were 0-2. They won a game this weekend. It was a good quality opponent, and they got a good quality victory. So, yeah, they're 2 weeks late to the party. But if this is finally it where they fuse and they can gel, this is big. This is big, guys. Oh my gosh. Sean Payton, you know what he's capable of doing. You know this guy, okay? You know how good he can make a team. The Broncos are solid, right? At the moment. You see, at least they played solid. Now, if this is a fluke game, it's a fluke game. Defense has a lot of work to do. The offense has work to do as well, but they looked pretty solid last week. I mean, I seen Bo Nix he scrambled. There was one play where he scrambled for like 1,000 yards. But it had to have been like 40 yards he scrambled on one play, man, right across the middle. They went into Tampa Bay and got this thing done, man. He was everywhere. He was running. He was there. He scrambled on multiple plays. He was throwing. I mean, the dude was getting it, man. And as much as he scrambled, Batty still led nine carries for 70 yards. So, I mean, Sutton, 7 receptions for 68 yards. Look, you got to be excited, Broncos fans, because this is a good start for a late start. So let's see. I'm not going to get too high on them now, okay? But let's see what they can do moving forward. Maybe it was just an amazing scheme. Maybe this was all coaching. It didn't look like it because you can't script those Bo Nix plays. Okay, but the defense, they had a great matchup for that offense. They neutralized Mayfield. It was a great effort. The defense did an amazing job. So before we go any further, guys should love the defense, man. The defense got it going. I'm so excited for this defense and looking forward to seeing these guys continue, man. Great stuff here. What's up to Ralph Khalees in the chat? Appreciate you, brother. Showing love, man. Yeah, he'll be on later on today on the Inns Report talking about them Steelers, man. But big ups to the Broncos and just great stuff there. Before we go to this Packers game, though, I want to say something real fast about the Bucks. Bucks fans, don't freak out. It's one game. You're 2-1. No big deal. Okay. 2-1 in a division that has the Saints in it. That's about it. Okay, you're not gonna worry about much more, okay, than them. So really, it's I think Tampa Bay and New Orleans are gonna go head to head this year. It's gonna be a lot of fun seeing that. Denver, they're in a division where we don't really know what's going on. We know the Chiefs are probably gonna win it, right? The Raiders just laid an egg and they look like they deserve to lose every game from now on out. And who knows what's going to happen to the Chargers now, depending on Herbert. So the Denver Broncos, man, could be the dark horse, pun intended, of this division. They can come out, man. I mean, if they challenge the Chiefs, cool. But even getting in second place and getting in the playoffs is big, right? Nobody really expected that. I sure as heck didn't. So I'm really excited, and we're looking forward to that. Yeah, man, my boy Ralph Khalees, man, exactly. Win number one of the Bo Nix era. Let's see what this team does, man. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm ready for it. Okay, next up, let's get on over now to this game. Packers defeat the Titans 30-14. Okay, when I look at the Packers, I see a team that's ready. I do. I see a team that's ready to go. It was crazy. Obviously some issues there, things going on, love, I get that. But this dude, man, leading passer, Malik Willis. Remember this guy out of Liberty? Yeah, he's back. He's ready. 202 yards, one touchdown, 13 for 19. He also was scrambling all over the place. 6 carries, 73 yards, one touchdown. Watson, 2 receptions for 67 yards. Overall, this was just a good performance. They played well. They played very well. The Packers are back. I mean, they're 2-1. They're getting it together. The addition of Josh Jacobs. I mean, look, there's so much there. The defense is playing good. Obviously there were a lot of picks in this game. Love was throwing the ball around the place. Okay. Once again, hopefully Love's okay. But there were picks here and there. I call it Pick Fest 2024. Man, there were picks all over the place in this game. But the most picks came from Tennessee. I think it was just 2. But overall, man, Levis just, oh man. And then for 26 or 34, 260 yards, he threw 2 touchdowns. He also threw 2 picks. But overall, I gotta tell you, man, the Titans just look like crap. It's a lot of the defense is just sluggish. There's nothing to celebrate with the defense because you know that every time the defense gets on the field, there's a big chance they're going to get scored on. It sucks, right? I mean, this Titans defense doesn't really have it right now. They're 0-3. They've been giving up. I mean, in the red zone, I saw a play where, my gosh, there was a crazy play, man, where Willis, he scrambles and just the tackling just wasn't there. I was like, I don't know. It just looked really bad. Okay, it looked really bad. The Titans can't seem to stop anyone, especially a team like the Packers who are going to come run the damn ball at you with a quarterback or their running backs that there's arms. Things can happen. Now, the NFC North is going to be a dogfight. Okay, at the moment, minus the Bears. Sorry, the Bears got some proving to do, but Minnesota's 3-0. Detroit's 2-1. The Packers are 2-1. This is going to be a fight for these 3 teams, and I'm here for it. Let's see what these Packers can do. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good game from these guys, and if you're a Packers fan, you should be really excited. I love what I saw out of this team. Let's keep it going, right? Let's go Pack go. Now, for the Titans, you're 0-3. I mean, the division's not really out of hand because, once again, you're one of 3 terrible teams in that division. You got the Houston Texans, who just had a tough break, who's probably going to win the division for dang sure. Okay, but you're in a fight for second place basically because, like I said, Indianapolis, Jacksonville, who we saw last night, look like Jacksonville, and of course the Titans, who are 0-3. I guess you celebrate the fact that you're in a bad division and you could maybe come up later. I don't know. I mean, what do you do, right? So realistically, Titans, I guess there's always room for growth, but when it comes down to it, the Titans just have this. The Titans just have this thing about them right now where they look terrible. I like making the analogy all the time, but can't get right, boss. From life. I mean, that's who the Titans are right now, man. They can't get right, and boy, they're gonna have to get it right at some point, right? But it's not right now. So Packers looking good, staying strong, great fun division to watch. Titans, they look terrible in a terrible division. I mean, it just goes together, right? So anyway, next up here we have the Giants and the Browns. Oh my gosh, Giants beat the Browns 21-15. Okay. It's not that the Giants are good. It's that the Browns are bad. And the funny part about it is It's not that the Browns are good either. It's that the Giants are bad. I mean, that's how those points got up there, guys. I mean, look, Jones, you want to try your best to love him, right? Especially if you're a Giants fan. 24 for 34, 236 yards, 2 TDs. Uh, Neighbors is looking good, by the way. 8 receptions, 78 yards, 2 touchdowns. He got those 2 touchdowns. I mean, look, they looked pretty good, okay, overall. But it's the Browns. It's the Browns. That defense is just horrendous. I don't know what the hell they were doing. There were some times where you know how many blown coverages I saw in this game. I mean, I watched Neighbors catch a ball in the freaking corner of the end zone all by himself. Like he was just there. It's like, hey, I'm here, guys. Like, and he was wearing a white jersey. I mean, come on, bro. No one was around. I mean, maybe somebody came in the picture a little bit later, but it was just crazy, man. These DBs are terrible. Uh, the, there's nothing exciting about the Browns right now. I hate to say it, Browns, but you're like the Raiders right now. Misery loves company, right? This team is just they just look like crap. They're 1-2. They got a victory, yeah. But they're in a division where right now, thankfully, the Baltimore Ravens got a hard start. Cincinnati looks like crap. Pittsburgh, you have to worry about them just a little bit. But you know, and then you look at the Giants and you think to yourself, hey, they got a victory. Don't get too excited. Last night, Washington showed us something. If Washington keeps on playing like that, the Giants are in major trouble because they're not going to get second. Philadelphia, they might not. I don't know. With Philadelphia, I mean, I still believe they're going to win the division. Don't get crazy. But once again, if Washington plays how they played last night, they have a good road in front of them. But then again, it was the Bengals, so we'll get to that. Overall, Giants, Browns, Toilet Bowl 3. It was awesome, right? What do you say? You say the Giants played a good game. What do you say for the Browns? You say the Browns did Browns things. What would you say if the score was flipped? You'd say the same damn thing. The Browns won the game. Giants did Giants things. This was a JV game, guys. You know, when they play varsity opponents, they're gonna look like JV. But hey, they play good against each other. It was a good game. We enjoyed it. There you go. Colts beat the Bears 21-16. This game to me, I get the vibe of just this gave me Browns Giants vibes because both teams, I mean, there were picks in this thing like crazy. I mean, it was crazy, man. I like last week, it was like watching Slash throw out picks to the audience. I mean, there were just picks everywhere, man. This game was rough. I mean, this was rough. The Bears just they're look, I told you before, Caleb Williams, not the biggest fan. He was at SC, didn't look that great. I don't know why we retired his jersey. He got the Heisman, cool. I'm not the biggest fan of the guy. I hope for all his success, but as of right now, just looking at the football standpoint, he ain't that great. Obviously, going into the NFL, give him a chance. He's a rookie. I know. I get it. Yes. But, you know, when you're a rookie drafted that high, you're expected to produce. And right now, they're not producing. They're producing losses, you know, but that's about it. But 2 picks. He went 33 for 52. 363 yards. I mean, hey, that's a lot of yards. He threw 2 TDs. He got better this game, right? Threw 2 picks. Does it neutralize it? Not really, but Richardson, hey, 10 for 20. Didn't really throw as much as Williams at all. Okay. 167 yards, though, and threw 2 picks. He didn't look that great either. Okay. But who did look great in this game? 2 dudes. Okay. One of them, his name is Jonathan Taylor. Okay. Out of Wisconsin. 23 carries, 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's really the reason why they won that game. And if you want a star on the Bears, Odunze. Okay. Rome Odunze, this dude right here, man, out of Washington, beast, 6 receptions, 112 yards, 1 TD. Yeah, this guy, real deal. The Colts are, of course, they were the better team, but hey, the Bears fought. It was an equal game. All right, Chicago, like I said, they got work to do. Okay, in this NFC North for damn sure. And the Colts, you know, hey, they got a tough victory. Don't get too excited. You need way more work than that because you got Houston in your division. But as of right now, the Colts just continue to they looked average versus a underachieving team. And the Bears just, well, they looked better against a team that was a little better than them. There you go. Okay. So with that said, guys, we're taking ourselves a quick break. When we come back, we're going to finish off the rest of our games and then get a little bit of a look into Thursday Night Football. You are listening to 3 and Out right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is supposed to be right back after this.
Hey, sports fans. Are you in the market for Florida sports or just keeping up with the latest in the Panhandle? Palm Tree Sports is a dedicated audio hub to all things sports in the Sunshine State. We cover current events, big news, heavily favored opinions all across the NFL, NBA, MLB, and so much more. So come check us out every Saturday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For a down south education on Florida sports and athletics, it's hosted by yours truly, Corey Pujols, and is powered by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Hello, ladies and sinners. Hello, sports fans around the world. Hello, IE Sports family. This is Cale Henderson, the host of IE Vegas, the Sin City Sports Show, presented by IE Sports Radio. If you folks are interested in sports in the Vegas area, if you're wanting to have a blast for 1 hour every Tuesday night from 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, this is a show built for the Vegas sports fans, where we feature the Las Vegas Raiders, the Las Vegas Golden Knights, the Las Vegas Aces, and the University of Las Vegas, Nevada Rebels. Hopefully, fingers crossed, MLB team coming soon. Either way, if you folks are looking to have a blast for 1 hour each and every week, tune in Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you folks are interested in Vegas sports news, go to our Twitter at SinCities_IESR, and you can speak with me, the host, Cale Henderson, at Cale_Henderson on Twitter at any time. Be happy to reply. Always willing to reach out to our fans. Again, the Sin City Sports Show, presented by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Hockey fans, I'm Adam Kernick.
And I'm Zach Puplis.
Together, we are the newest version of Hockey Talk on IE Sports Radio, The Neutral Zone.
Zone.
We love hockey, but we also know it's not everyone's first sport. So we want to make this show as much for new fans as for the diehards.
Whether you can name all the Swedes on the 08 Red Wings Stanley Cup team, or if you can't tell if Varlamov is a goalie or the latest trendy vodka, we're here to help. With facts, figures, and outrageous fans, we bring you all the hard-hitting hockey news you can handle, while still keeping it fun and on the rails. Well, mostly.
So tune in every week as we go around the hockey world, from college to Canada, the minors and the majors, and everywhere in between.
So bring your cellies,
And your one-timers,
you wicked wristas.
and be sure to protect your five-hole.
Catch the Neutral Zone every week on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
We promise not to pick on the Arizona Coyotes every episode.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The Neutral Zone comes back tonight. Adam Karnick, Zachary Puplis. And they can't pick on the Arizona Cardinals. Whoops, did I say Cardinals? Whoops, I'm sorry. They can't pick on the Arizona Coyotes anymore because, well, they don't exist. Now they're Utah. Because, they're Utah. So, I thought they have a name by now. But anyway, we'll get into all that later on. Anyway, I know. Sorry, Arizona Cardinals. I'm in football mode, guys. Sorry. We'll get to the Cardinals in a few minutes. But before we do that, thank you once again to all of our awesome guests. Awesome shows that we have here on the network. You guys are amazing. Looking forward to that. We have so many shows today, guys. 3 and Out right now. Later on today, starting off this crate. Look at this. 3 and Out right now. Then we got the new NorCal Sports Report, okay, coming up on later, Andre Fernandez. Then we got the Tornado Takedown, Angela and Fred getting excited for that one, all things Oklahoma. The Yinzer Report coming up, all things Pittsburgh with Ralph Khalees after them. The Show of the Land, I think she's going live today. I know she's on out of town right now at the moment. But hey, covering all things Columbus and Cleveland sports. Patty Backs and the Buffalo Huddle coming up. Philly Sports Talk. I'm already lost count. Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris. Then you got the Neutral Zone coming up with Zach and Zachary and Adam Karnick. And then later on tonight, to finish it off in basically almost 12 hours, you have our boy, Mr. Cale Henderson, Sin City Sports, talking about all them Vegas sports. So with that said, guys, let's go ahead and jump on into this and finish off our day today. Let's go ahead and talk about them Vegas sports real quick because the Raiders suck. I'm sorry. The Raiders are everything you thought they were. Okay. They are a trash bag. This team bothers me in every facet. I'm the Raider fan here. That's going to give you exactly what I think about them. The last 2 decades, they've been terrible, and they just look like the same old Raiders. Same shit, different toilet. I'm so sick of this team. They piss me off in every which way, and whenever they win, I celebrate it because we don't get very many of those damn things, okay? It's just sad. We'll see. But cool, you let a crappy team beat you. Andy Dalton, I get it. He's a vet. But really, guys, I mean, offensively, Andy Dalton doesn't play defense, guys. It's the same damn defense that's been sucking, okay? But you can't seem to get it going. Gardner Minshew, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, you threw for 214 yards. But come on now. 1 pick, 1 interception. I mean, I don't know. I don't get this offense, okay? We didn't run the damn ball at all, hardly whatsoever. I get we had a lot of fumbles, but what are we doing? Remember I told you earlier you can't be one-dimensional even if you have an amazing offense. An amazing quarterback. I mean, our offensive line is a wet paper bag, okay? You can just run right through it. I mean, seriously, guys, this Raiders team is a joke. Devontae Adams and Max Crosby, I love them, but I want them to go somewhere else and win because they deserve rings, and they're not going to get them here. Sorry. I will continue to always rep my silver and black, but you guys suck, okay? You suck. I'm sorry. There's nothing more to say. It is disappointing. And this is what you continue to give us. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mark Davis. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Built a beautiful stadium, but you forgot to, you put the stadium up and all the beautiful things and all the cool stuff that goes on. It's like Jerry World. But you kind of forgot the one little thing that goes with football, a successful team. I'd rather go to a gosh damn oversized Nike shoebox, okay, with cardboard seating. Well, that wouldn't work very well. But I'm just saying, okay, and watch an amazing team than go to the state-of-the-art stadium where the team can't win a damn game, okay? So I'm just saying, Raider fans, please back me up on this. Panthers fans, be happy, man. The good old Mr. Red himself. Andy Dalton threw for 3 touchdowns, 319 yards, 226 for 37. Hubbard ran for 21 carries, 114 yards. Johnson, 8 receptions, 122 yards, one touchdown. Guys, the Panthers look like a damn Super Bowl team. Okay, they look like they were just ready to beat everybody. Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? Okay. Was it Thanksgiving? A couple days ago? Because, man, Andy Dalton carved that defense up like a Thanksgiving turkey. This was just a horrible performance from the Raiders. Great performance from the Panthers. First victory of the year. Bryce Young needs to grow. That's it. Dalton, keep him there. They look good. Carolina needs a lot of work to do, but hey, I don't know. We'll see if they can catch up in the NFC South. As for the Raiders, you keep playing like that, we're going to end up in the basement. Okay, that's just it. And the Broncos are looking really good right now. Yeah, Raiders, you suck. Okay, anyway, Seahawks defeat the Dolphins 24-3 because the Dolphins lost Tua. God, I hope he's okay. But at the end of the day, guys, the Dolphins just look terrible. I mean, they look absolutely terrible. This team doesn't know what the hell they're doing. I mean, granted, it was the Seahawks. They're a much better team. But when it comes down to it, guys, it just, I don't know. Geno threw 2 picks, and they still won. Okay. Geno, 26 for 34, 289 yards. Okay, I mean, just huge, man. Charbonnet, this guy, hey, 91 yards, 2 touchdowns. Metcalf, we had here 4 receptions, 104 yards, 1 TD. Look, I'm going to make this quick. Seahawks 3-0. They're looking good in the NFC West right now. Everybody else is 1-2. So you know what, Seahawks? Get on with your bad selves. Dolphins, you have so much work to do. You're like an Amazon worker in a warehouse right now, man. You have 12 hours ahead of you nonstop. I mean, I'm just saying, man, the Dolphins, sucky, man. I hope something changes for those guys, but there's I don't know. So anyway, Ravens beat the Cowboys 28-25. Okay, let's just go ahead and say that the Ravens needed this so bad before anybody freaks out. The Ravens are in an extremely crazy division right now because you don't know what the hell is going on. The Steelers, who some people didn't even have in second place, are 3-0 right now. Cleveland is just falling apart in front of our eyes, okay? Like we thought anything was going to be different. Okay, Deshaun Watson's just showing that he can't really throw that well, and now he can't really run around that well. So I don't know. The Cincinnati Bengals are just absolutely terrible right now. So, I mean, hey, Baltimore, this is kind of your division that you're letting slip away from you. What the hell are you doing? Regardless, though, on Sunday, they look pretty okay. 25 for 15, 182 yards, 1 touchdown. Jackson didn't really do much on Sunday, but Henry did. Okay, 25 carries, 151 yards, 2 touchdowns. It was just a performance. The Ravens look like a football team, finally, after two tough weeks. My Raiders beat them in week 2, but when you lose to the Raiders, you have real problems. But this week, they got that taste out of their mouth, and they're winning games. As for the Cowboys, 1-2 on the year, and this just is not a good look. You finally get a payday for Dak. You get a payday for CeeDee Lamb. When you pay people, you expect results, right? Now who looks like an ass? Is it Jerry or is it these guys? I mean, I don't know what it is, but Dallas right now, I don't know, man. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on, but Dallas has issues. This was a dogfight. It was a fun game, but the Dallas Cowboys came up on the wrong end of it. Look, you gotta. Dak did everything he could, man. 28 for 51. Okay, threw the ball way too damn much. He threw the ball a lot. That's a lot. But 379 yards. Okay. 2 touchdowns. What do you do, though? This defense was strong, but just not strong enough. It was a 3-point game, guys. The Ravens, I still think are going to be a playoff team. The Cowboys just need to turn it up. This was a true test. It's okay. It's still early, but the Cowboys need to learn from this and get better. So, Lions defeat the Cardinals 20-13. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, will the Cardinals beat the Lions? Okay, Cardinals fans, don't get crazy, man. This was a hell of a game. This was a hell of a game versus a damn good opponent. The Lions, they freaking lost to the Buccaneers. That was a great quality opponent for them. Overall, the Lions are a good football team, man. We know that. We all knew that, right? Why is it such a surprise? They're 2-1 in the season right now. They're solid. They're looking good. The Cardinals, you are 1-2 in a gosh damn division that's full of a bunch of 1-2 teams. You have Seattle, who's 3-0, and everybody else can't get their shit together. So, in my opinion, why are you mad? Don't be mad, okay? Be happy. Hell, everything's kind of going your way. You just played a quality opponent. They got a huge victory, blew the hell out of the Rams a couple days, last week. So really, the Lions, that was a great test. Let the Cardinals keep on building. That was a good game, man. I don't know. I don't see the downside in this. Kyler Murray, 21 for 34, 207 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Goff, man, 18 for 23, 199 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. But this dude, man, Dave Montgomery, man, 23 carries, 105 yards, 1 touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 7 receptions, 75 yards, 1 touchdown. Look, overall, Lions look good. Cardinal fans, don't be mad. Rams beat the Niners 27-24. I'm sorry. I have to laugh at this. This game, man, oh my gosh. I mean, I picked the Niners, okay? But the Niners got some real problems, man. Like, obviously, no McCaffrey. Debo's out right now. Injuries are plaguing these guys. Purdy's doing all he can. He threw for 3 touchdowns. But Stafford came out, man. The Rams got embarrassed versus the Cardinals. They weren't going to let that happen again. I'll tell you right now, man. Stafford, 16 for 25, 221 yards, 1 touchdown. Overall, you know what? Good job to the Rams. Yes, right? Come on, man. The Rams. Yes. I like this team. They're a good football team. They need to just play a little more consistent. The 49ers, they got issues right now. But you can't say that the Rams, the Niners just lost because they have injuries. The Rams have injuries too. Okay. Major receivers are out right now. Okay. Nakua, Cup. I mean, they are hurting right now. So, in my opinion, if you would have had everyone playing, it would have been even because it would have been even just like this game. This game was even because they had players who I think canceled each other out. So, hate all you want to, Niner fans. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. Whatever. Talk. That's fine. That's what we're doing right now, right? That's what I'm doing. Okay, whatever. Rams fans, don't get too excited. Okay, but then again, maybe you should be excited. You know, once again, you guys, it was two equal teams. You took away some of the big stars, and you were left with you were two. Let's just say, for the sake of the argument, you were two A teams. Okay, then you got some injuries, and now you're like two C teams. You know what I mean? Like, it was a good game. I suppose it was very evenly matched. And right now, this is a crazy division. It really is. The Seahawks leading, like I said, 3-0. Arizona, they're 1-2, but so are these two teams. Okay, let's see. The Rams got their first victory of the season. Niners are now 1-2. Let's see what goes on. Okay, Sunday Night Football. The Chiefs. Oh my gosh, the Chiefs. Did the Chiefs almost lose this game, or did the Falcons almost win this game? I mean, that's the question, really, or the two questions. Overall, you have a Chiefs team who's actually pretty damn good. Okay, we know that they're damn good. They're 3-0 right now. They're looking for the 3-peat. You can't hate these guys. Okay, you can. I mean, say what you want to. Patrick Mahomes, 26 for 39, 217 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. They played good, man. Rice over here, 12 receptions, 110 yards, 1 touchdown. Overall, this was a really good performance from these guys, even though it didn't look like it. Okay, Cousins played pretty good, man. 20 for 29, 230 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Overall, it was a good performance from both teams. Don't hate, man. Falcons fans, don't be mad. To me, this is kind of like, okay, I'm going to say it like this. Falcons fans, this is a little bit worse than the Cardinals right now. You played a damn good team, okay? The Chiefs are a Super Bowl caliber team. The Lions are a Super Bowl caliber team. But the Cardinals barely lost, and so did the Falcons barely lost. If the Falcons can play this team as good as if they can play Tampa Bay and New Orleans the way that they played the Chiefs, well, hell, Atlanta might be in the playoffs this year, man. That would be crazy. And now with Carolina coming up with good old Andy Dalton back there behind center, okay, maybe redeeming his career, this could be a fun division to watch all season long. Okay, we're almost a quarter into it. So I'm just saying, lots of fun stuff here in the NFC South. But overall, Chiefs fans, don't get mad. You still won. It was a good game. Oh, we weren't that good. Oh, we were slipping or whatever. No. They're still damn good. It's just, it was a tough game, and the Falcons came to play. Chiefs looking strong, 3-0. What do you say, man? What more can you say about that? All right, on to yesterday's games. Monday Night Football. We had 2 of them. Bills absolutely destroy the Jaguars, 47-10. The Jaguars are just crap. I mean, this is a Raider-like team, right? The Jaguars are 0-3. They suck. Okay. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Trevor Lawrence is doing everything he can. I feel bad for him because you can see how frustrated he is. He's trying to keep his cool. He's a leader. He's doing everything he can. 21 for 38, 178 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He's doing everything he can, man. He's trying so damn hard. The defense, man, they laid more eggs than a freaking, I don't know, than a farm, man. Like, this team was just, they look like crap, man. This defense was bad. I mean, in every facet, all 3 levels there were bad. I watched defensive linemen get hung up by the shoulders and, I mean, just get beat down. I mean, it wasn't even holding. I mean, I seen linebackers lose guys in coverage, not run up and get hits. I seen so many things yesterday, man. And it just was bad. It was really, really, really bad. You can't, if you are mad If you're a Jaguars fan, you're mad. Don't get mad at anybody else with that damn defense. Offense can't really produce that much. I get it, but the defense isn't helping, giving up freaking 34 gosh damn or 47 freaking points. Sorry, not 34. And the Bills just took advantage of it. You got a guy like Josh Allen back there, 23 for 30, 263 yards, 4 touchdowns. Okay. He also ran for 44 yards and 6 receptions. Okay. Shakir, you have 6 receptions, 72 yards, 1 touchdown. The Bills are the Bills. They're 3-0. They're going to fight with the Jets. Okay, Miami, New England, I don't know what's going to happen there, but I do know that the Bills are the Bills. I told you, they don't have to be the best in every category. The Bills are going to freaking play good football, and they are, okay, and they're doing it. The Jaguars, you look horrible. So, but then again, thankfully for you guys, you have the Colts and the Titans that are fighting for the bottom with you. Okay. Don't get excited. I don't think you're chasing down the Texans here. But overall, it was one of those games. Congratulations to the Bills. And then, of course, you have the good old Commanders defeating the Bengals 38-33. Look, overall, guys, you want to be excited for something. Be excited for this game, man. Be happy for the Commanders. Don't be a hater. 2-1 on the season now. They defeated a team that I know they're 0-3, but they're still a good caliber team. They just got some problems going on right now. So 2-1. They're with Philadelphia, top of the division, 2-1. But overall, you got to be excited, man. Jaden Daniels, man, right here from San Bernardino in the Inland Empire, 21 for 23, man. He is the pride of Cajon High School in San Bernardino. Dude is amazing. 254 yards, 2 touchdowns. He also ran for 12 carries, 39 yards, one touchdown. And McLaurin, man, this guy made the freaking in 4 receptions, the century mark, 100 yards, 1 touchdown. They look pretty solid. Burrow threw 3 touchdowns, 29 for 38, 324 yards, and they still couldn't get it done, man. Chase played out of his mind. 6 receptions, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns. Brown carried 7 carries for 62 yards. They just came up short, guys. The Bengals, I don't know. There's something wrong there. They're 0-3, but I'm not going to count these guys out just yet. They need to get it going because they're 0-3, looking up at the Steelers, who are 3-0. But once again, looking at the AFC North, no, right now, the Baltimore Ravens and Cleveland, I mean, who knows what's going on there. Regardless, though, Commanders, I mean, yes, come on, man. Can we get a hand clap? Commanders, y'all, they got a good win. They got a good win. So be happy for these guys if you can, Good victory for those guys. Bengals need to get it together, and there you have it, y'all. So appreciate you, man. Thank you for tuning in, Taryn and Ralph as well. We're going to cue that music and get up on out of here, y'all. That was a fun one, man. 1 hour of power, if you will. Football, it's here. This time next week, we're going to be saying it's a quarter of the way done, man. It's a quarter. Crazy, right? 1 quarter. Yeah, man. Commanders leading the NFC East. Crazy, right? But a quarter of the season will be done this time next week. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, because the extra week, it's not like a quarter anymore. You get what I'm saying. We're close, okay? So, regardless, the first quarter of the NFL season is almost done. We'll just say that the ending is a longer quarter, okay? Because the extra week. But I'll tell you, this has been fun. Thank you guys for tuning in today. We appreciate you. Overall, look, don't hate. Give props to the teams who deserve it, man. This week, we saw some teams who deserve some flowers, right? Jets, they're turning a corner. The Giants, they're somewhere over there, but they're still the Giants. Packers, you gotta love it, right, what they're doing. The Colts, can they get going in the right direction? The Vikings, what a surprise, right? Eagles, battling. The Steelers are 3-0. The Broncos, who saw that coming? Can the Panthers redeem their season? The Seahawks, 3-0, looking strong. The Ravens, can they redeem themselves and catch the Steelers? The Rams, can they? I mean, hopefully the injuries for them and the Niners can, subside and they can get back to themselves. But what happened with both these teams moving forward? What will happen with both these teams moving forward? The Lions and Cardinals, I'm excited for both teams. Let's see what these guys do. The Chiefs and Falcons, I'm a little low-key excited for the Falcons now. The Chiefs are the Chiefs. But the Falcons, man, do we get excited? The Bills, 3-0, leading the division. Commanders, 2-1, leading the division. Football, guys. Football. Big shout out and thank you to all of our awesome sponsors. Planet Jerky, Premium Biscuit Beef Jerky, and my beautiful wife, her awesome company, Seal the Deal Wax Seals. Once again, guys, Christmas is coming on up. All kinds of great things, man. Show love. $1, 50 cents. One of your little seals. You gotta love them, man. Gifts, winning business, Christmas presents, graduation, all that fun stuff. Planet Jerky, grab you some Planet Jerky beef jerky. Enjoy while watching iSports Radio and enjoying sports. Give us a follow, y'all. X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere. Give us a like, subscribe, YouTube. Check out our website, iSportsRadio.com. Become a part of it. Follow the show at 3 and Out, IE, 3 and Out, all spelled out, IESR. You can follow me over there via DCXDEMLB53. Oh, man. That was a lot of fun. I will see you guys on Friday, man, to get ready for week 4. Thursday Night Football is going to be a lot of fun, y'all. Be ready. Cowboys and Giants. I'm taking the Cowboys, but this should be a fun game. I will see you guys coming up on Friday. Until then, take care. And as always, God bless.